होल्ड 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 यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे चले दादा बैकग्राउंड में कर ले प्लीज बैकग्राउंड में
Welcome her with a round of applause. Let's hear it for a very young and vivacious Avni Modi. All right, now up back. In fact, couple of minutes ago, आप सबने शायद ये गाना सुना होगा. Sunona sang Marmar. You know, I think when you hear the song, the first thing that you remember is this beautiful actress. I think I don't need to even invite or even introduce the name. उससे पहले ही तालियां बजने लगी. Can we have a huge round of cheer for the very beautiful and the very, very sweet Neha Sharma? All right, she's already smiling. I can't help it. I am blushing. I can see all you wonderful boys out there. Yes, I can see your smiles change. Superb. I totally understand. Well, it's time for the girls to smile right now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I should admit one thing for sure. He's not just a popular actor, he's a thinking actor. And I think iski jo jhalak hai, we got to see it right in his first debut movie called Amir. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the very, very vivacious Rajeev Khandelwal. Alright, so let's also welcome Rajeev. Let's have Mayor present the floral bouquet as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I think we'll keep that momentum on and जोरदार से एक enthusiastic round of applause हो जाए to welcome all of our dignitaries as well. Alright, so I think it's time for us to hand over the mics to all of you because I think it's time. Superb. Rajeev, would it be appropriate if I can request you to please share your inputs first?
You know, I just walked in sadly late, not fashionably late. I genuinely got stuck in traffic, Mumbai. Always get away with an excuse of saying that I was stuck in traffic, but I was actually stuck in traffic. But whatever I heard towards the end makes a lot of sense to me because I was sitting here. It actually took me back to my college years, and I was wondering, would these thoughts even cross our mind back in the day? Then, I don't think that we ever thought of changing the country. We did have our own ambitions, we did have our own goals, but we never thought of bringing in a revolution. I think it was much smaller thinking, not because we weren't exposed. I think it was because there weren't too many avenues available. When I went to my college in St. Xavier's, Ahmedabad, I remember life was all about hostel, college canteen, lab. I'm a science graduate, labs, girls hostel, chai ki dukaan, galla, chai ka galla, maximum cinema halls, breaking some rules. That was it. And then towards the end, towards the final year, getting worried about your future. Now I see these guys talk, amazingly well. You just start wondering, man, तुम लोग कब पैदा हुए थे, कब बड़े हुए और इतने smart, इतने intelligent कब बन गए? But I think that is also the exposure. So much is happening around. We have, as youngsters, you have so many avenues, you have so many platforms, you have so much to do, you can do so much. I think when I was in college, I never thought that I can actually bring in a revolution. I can only maybe start something, I could do something. There were times when we were bullied by seniors, by college presidents and all, and we didn't have ways and means to reach out. We didn't have ways and means to shake up the college management or the authorities or the government. Forget about the government. We didn't have ways and means to even tell them that we are here and we have an issue, we wanted to reach out to you, but there weren't any ways besides the conventional ones. Now, sitting here, you can bring in a change nationally, on a national scale, on an international scale. All you've got to do is just join hands. All you've got to do is just pick up the right platform and you can actually bring in the change. This country, I guess, Today, I think most of you must be knowing, there's 65% youngsters. India is made of 65% youth, which means you guys actually rule without knowing that you guys are ruling. Whatever is happening in the country, be it any governments come, governments fall, any other things that are happening in this country, you guys are really instrumental. You probably would not be even knowing your strength, but you guys are really instrumental in bringing the change and in what the state of the country is. So all I say, with all the intelligence, with all the exposure, with all your sensibility, be aware of your responsibility. You actually will have to be aware of your responsibility, because you can and you are the ones who will bring in the change in this country. So on that note, I'll let others also, give their views of it. By the way, wonderful being here. And so whom do you want me to pass the mic to?
So I think it's only appropriate. Firstly, pehle zora taali ho jaye, that's first up. We also got to hear some very odd. I think up next, it's only befitting that I request Shri Khalid Saab to share his perspectives as well.
While every speak was in debates, there was nothing else. And there was no way you can express yourself differently. But today's youth, I see and I believe that hunter-gatherer at some point of time, we became agriculturists, we became industrial people, we became technological people and information age people. We have passed through a lot of phases, but in everything, more probably humane way of doing things. And I think that is what drives Amaya and his colleagues to establish such things, that a lot of energy is there in youth. But where is the channel? We don't have the channel. And when the channel is not there, it is channelizing something disruptive. The need of the hour was to get that energy channelized in a way that it becomes, go to foreign countries, the way Indians are being looked at, and 30 years down the line, back, the way we were being treated. A lot of change has taken place and a lot of confidence has come in the Indian population itself. So this is the time that the publish newspapers, we do not see them debating on TVs, we do not find them in the conventional, platforms. So there has to be a platform where their voice comes forward and it is there to listen. And also it is always better to get a perspective which is fresh. We have been brought up in a different, so that when we formulate policies, when we think of doing something, we also look what is there for the youth to say and what are the things that they are advocating. And probably I think that change that we are talking of for better will come. And I wish him all the best. In fact, I remember Majru Sultanpuri here, one of his famous couplets, कि मैं अकेला ही चला था